The slide is visible. Slide is visible or not? Okay. So today we are going to see the lecture number 9, architecture and components of BMS and the functions of BMS. This is the main architecture of BMS. BMS, you know, it is the building management system. The other name of building management system, it is building automation system. So here in this architecture, there are major components are available. One is central management system. The second one is monitoring station. This first one. Second one is monitoring station. Third component is management local network. Fourth one, network component, network control stations. Fifth component is field control network. Sixth one, field control stations. And between there will be a link will be available. You see, this link is called as bus protocol. Bus protocols which are being available. Okay. You have any idea about monitoring station? Any idea about monitoring station? Anyone? Anirudh? Any idea about monitoring station? Sarthak Das, can you please unmute your mic and speak? Yes, yes, exactly. It is a control room where we are going. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, it will be a control station. That's what we are saying. It will be a monitoring station. And what is a central management system? Anyone? What is a central management station? Management station. It is a monitoring. What is management? What is the purpose of management station? Hmm? Any idea about central management station? The central management station, it is a device which communicate the informations which is based on the Ethernet and also provide an high communication speed. Okay, because which will be connected between the monitoring station as well as the network control station. Okay, so this line we can call it as, which will be a bus protocol, and also the central management station which will be operated with high communication speed. High communication speed, and also it will be transfer the information from network control station to monitoring station as well as to management. Okay, so that is one of the purpose. Okay, and also this central management, here between there will be a management level network will be there. This management level network which involves the computer and network control station. Okay, computer and network control station which will be connected. That is the purpose of management level network. And this management level network will be operated by using Ethernet. Using Ethernet. Okay, and there will be devices which are connecting here. Field control network. Any idea about field control network? This field control network which connect, okay, which connect with a control stations. Okay, this control stations are interfaced with building service systems. Okay, building service systems via sensors, detectors and actuating devices. Okay, again I will explain. The field control networks typically connect the field control stations. The field control stations are almost, here I am putting 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 control stations are available in this diagram. So these 6 control stations are interfaced with the building service system by using sensors, detectors and actuators and actuating devices. And another one is network control station. This network control station serves as a router or converter. Any idea about converter? You are studying power electronics subject in this semester. You people have any idea about converter? What is converter in power electronics? Converter. Anyone? Nischal? No. Actually, in power electronics, there are converters, inverters are there. What is converter? Rectifier, which converts AC to DC, rectifier. Okay, AC to DC. Okay, converter is also we call it as a rectifier in terms of AC to DC. In terms of to convert AC to AC, that is also be a converter. That is, we can say it will be a AC voltage controller. Okay, in power electronics. Like that, here also that network control station. Okay, network control station which serve as a router or converter to integrate the field control network into management network. Okay, into management network, because this network control station which connect between field control network management. The meaning of that, which transfer the informations from field control station to management level network. Maybe a field control station will be a low level signals. Okay, low informations, because you are getting the informations from 6 control stations. This 6 control stations, whatever the information which we are getting from 6 control stations, we have to transfer to management level network with high communication informations. That is, we are saying is it will be converter. Okay, it will be a converter. And also one more information, this network control station which is having a larger memory space, larger memory space and high computation power. Okay, high computation power. Okay. And this network control station may or may not have inputs and outputs for interfacing with building services systems directly. Field control networks typically have a lower communication speed. Okay, and once the information received from management level network, which will be processed to a central management system, this central management system will check whether this information is correct or not. That is a management. Okay, once the information will be received by CMS, which will be communicated to monitoring station. This monitoring station which monitor the entire structure, because there are 4 control stations, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, this monitoring station which monitor the entire 4 network control stations, as well as the information will be received from central management system. Okay, so this is the architecture of BAS, okay, building management automation system, or we can say it will be a building management system. Okay, here to monitor the, we need a computer. So for that to operate, we need a battery backup also. Okay, battery backup also we need, because we have to store, the memory space should be high, and as well as battery. Example we can take, it will be a CCTV camera. Okay, CCTV camera in your house. If you install the CCTV camera, there will be a backup power we can take for 1 month, and afterwards it will be automatically erased. It is mainly depends upon the capacity. Any doubts in BAS architecture? Any doubts, students? Have any doubts? Okay. The theory content is available. Please go through this one. And between a BMS and network protocols, there are different types of protocols are available to transfer the information. That one protocol will be called ASHRAE, BACnet, DALI, DINET, Energy Star, Inversion, KNX, ZigBee, SBus, like this. Okay, there are almost 11 or 12 protocols which I am going to explain it now. Okay, which will be operating HVAC, security access, lightning control, building safety systems. The first protocol which I am going to explain, and before getting into that, you have to know what is mean by a protocol. What is protocol? Which access the informations from all the components from a boiler or a package unit controller in terms of secondary buses. There will be a lightning control, backnet, like that. The first protocol which I am going to explain is ASHRAE. This ASHRAE call it as American Society of Heating, Refrigeration and Air Conditioning Engineers. Okay, this is the acronym. And this protocol which we are going to install in the building only for a building service systems to improve the energy efficiency for indoor air quality, and wherever you are having the air conditioning system and heating system, refrigeration system, we have to use this ASHRAE protocol. The second protocol will be a BACnet. This is a BACnet protocol, and this BACnet protocol is only, what is BACnet means? It will be a communication protocol for building automation and control devices. Okay, the standard which they are following, it will be a ISO 1684/5 standard protocol. What is meant by a BACnet? This BACnet was designed to allow communication of building automation and control systems for application such as heating, ventilation and air conditioning, lighting control, access system. Nowadays in most of the buildings they are following that BACnet protocols. The third one is DALI. DALI stands for Digital Addressable Lighting Interface. Okay, Digital Addressable Lighting Interface. You see this is the diagram of DALI. This DALI will be a controller, and this DALI will be operated by using a switches, because if we install the lighting, then we need a switches, right? Sensor devices. That is also be interconnected with that. What is the main purpose of DALI? Which is a trademark for network based products that control the lighting. For lighting, the minimum voltage is 1 volt, maximum 10 volt we can operate it. And what is the main purpose of DALI? To check the luminescence, that is illumination of light. Okay, luminescence of light, or we can say it will be intensity of the light. The fourth one is EN Ocean technology. EN Ocean technology, which is also be used in building automation system, that is only applicable for industry, transportation, logistics and smart homes. Wherever we are having the wireless communications, we can use the EN Ocean protocol. Okay. Fifth one is KNX. KNX will be a open standard network, and this is only for lighting and shutter operations. And next one is LANWorks. LANWorks, it is also be a protocol network. LANWorks means local operating network, which is a network platform specifically create to address the needs of control applications. Okay, only for using for cable lines and optical cable lines, you know, right? Fiber optic cables which we are having in our house. Okay, cables. The next one is OpenTherm, that is OT protocol. OT protocol stands for Open Term which is the standard communication protocol used in central heating systems for communication between a central heated boiler and a thermostatic controller. It is only applicable for industries. Then next one is open platform communications, that is OPC. Okay, OPC is a series of standards and specifications for industry telecommunication devices. Okay, telecommunication devices. And next one is Open WebNet, which is the communication protocol developed by Bitternack since 2000. Zigbee. Zigbee is the latest technology which is openly available for global standards to address the unique needs for low power, low cost of wireless and machine-to-machine interface networks, and also IoT. IoT stands for Internet of Things. And next one is DINET. DINET is the communication network and the communication protocol for dilating, lightning automation and the building automation system. We can say it will be a Philips lighting. Philips lighting will be operated by DINET system in the home as well as in the industry. And what is the meaning of Energy Star? Energy Star is the certified homes. Okay, that is, we can say it will be energy rating based, because nowadays they are saying like energy rating 5 star, 6 star ratings like that. 4 star also. If you buy an air conditioner, they are saying like sir, it is a 4 star rating. Okay, what that meaning of that, it will be energy saving devices. That is, we are saying it will be Energy Star protocol. And now, what are the issues related to intelligent buildings? The main issues will be, one is investment. Okay, the major investment we need. The second one is return of investment within 1 or 2 years, because based upon the maintenance we can save the money. That is return of investment. And third one is delivering energy savings and other operational efficiency. Okay, there are seven, six issues related to intelligent buildings. The first issue will be the sustainability. Second one is prestige recognitions. Third one is operational efficiency. Fourth one is reduced utility consumptions. Fifth one, financial performance. Sixth one is occupant experience. Thank you. Any doubts?